everybody? Welcome once again. I'm the Epic Party Guy, and this is Factorio. Uh, Figured I'd continue with starting off on the loading screens, just because there's obviously so much effort put into this. I do wonder all that. But yeah, you see the chain signals going into crosses and regular signals going to merges. It works. So anyway, let's jump right in. I had an extra minute, and so I wanted to um, make the blueprints for a city block of red, green circuits, red circuits, and blue circuits. Now the problem with the red circuits is that I couldn't exactly fit them in around the roboports, so there's only one, two, three, four, five, six belts of them. However, that just means we put down an extra stamper or five. And
Why don't you just destroy it all and start from
and
scratch?
and yes, today we do indeed have a special guest of Debenezer. Say hi, Debenezer.
Hello, I'm the guest heckler.
As usual. Oop,
Maybe I'm just the
there we go.
resident
Not resident yet. Anyway. Alright, so how am I doing this again? There, and yeah, that's right. What am I? Oh, at least one icon. Okay. Well, it's gonna be 8 lanes, making green circuits and blue belts. So, oh, and beaconed. And you know what? I should be using the icons. There it is. Yeah, makes it easier picking it out of the blueprint. Or the book. There, and you. Save. Ah. Yeah, I don't like these smelting plans, so I'll be doing those next. But anyway, do this. Get rid of the boxes and the storage chests. Right. And these are making red circuits. I'm doing 6 belts of them. And beaconed. city block, and red circuits. And lastly, oh, I still need to work on these, on this one. But that means I can get rid of that, simplify things for me later. And yes, I know I'm grabbing the there and there, and yes. And reapply those blueprints so that we can keep the roboports there. What's going on? Why are you having a problem? Oh, because I didn't. In a fit of silliness, I connected these to the main. Oh lord, to the main network. Hello, Dark Donis. Welcome to the stream. Let's do that and completely reset at what all the bots are trying to do. There we go. Oh no, how many are going to be going into the system and not? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, those are all out of power. Oops. But yeah, oh, I was completely wrong. It is not a module that makes it. It is this. How do I connect these two? Shift. Okay. Control left click to follow this. Okay, connection connected to Spidertron. Wait. There we go. So obviously I need a construction Spidertron and a battle Spidertron. That's going to be a thing. And I have not nearly enough on the way. So, but okay, we have 8 lanes coming in. So we go to the 8 lane to lane. Okay, how much is this? 26. Because I want to get it in the middle. Alright, and we upgrade those. So here we are in the middle. Stuck in the middle with you. There's you. There's you. And... oh, we can do better. We can do better! Alright, so there's the in. That's the easy part. Sorry, that's the out. That's the easy part. So we have green circuits, green circuits. And this full belt is consumed on this. From these four, and this full belt is shifts over and is consumed by these four. Alright. Each one consumes 2 belts of green, 9 red circuits a second, and 23 sulfuric acid a second, and produces 6. So this is not going to be anywhere close to... that's right, this is not anywhere close to 8 full... 8 full belts. This is... 48, so barely 2. But we're still having... so actually... oh, why'd I do that? I don't want 4 to 8, I want 8 to 4. There. Okay. And the reason we keep this there is so that we can have... so that we can load up a train with that. So, okay, so we need 16 belts of green circuits coming in. Ooh. Thankfully, I do happen to have a 16 to 16 balancer. Now, I am risking it a bit, trying to push it out to not be in the sacred path, even though I know I've messed that up before. Come on, there we go. I know I'm gonna have to... there. Because I know I'm gonna have to use, deal with pipes here, so... But we shall see. Okay, so I need to drop everything by two. By two squares. I do that, it gives me more space, more breathing space. So let's do that, because I'm going into the sacred path anyway. Let's see. Here, here, there, and you. Okay.
So is the space sacred to the congregation of dude?
The Church of the Latter-day Dude, yes, does appreciate a clean sacred path so that there is space for
The
space.
temple of dude?
The Church of the Latter-day Dude.
Well, yes, but I
Mm,
figured the temple could be shortened to the temple of dude.
nah.
It is a that is the play on the temple of doom. Get it?
Mm.
Ha ha ha.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
You know, your jokes aren't the only ones that are funny.
In dire need of workshopping.
No, you do okay occasionally.
Okay. There. Yeah. I don't need to clean. I don't need to. That was a mistake. There we go. Okay. So these are interesting because you see that it needs to be. Um, it's one half is red circuits, the other half is blue circuits, and so here's the output inserter, and those go on the far side relative to the inserter. So we want the reds to be on, from our perspective, the right half of those belts. So, which is actually pretty nice. Yeah, let's do that. We're already in the sacred path. It'll be fine. There. So we have can use this space for a lot. So perfect. And this is where things get a little tricky. Okay. Yes. Can I help you?
Sorry, an enormous truck just sailed down my street.
Ah. There we go. So we have the first four handled. Okay, next one is here. That would be so much easier if it was on the other side, but that is not what we're dealing with. Hmm. You know what? This is going to be interesting right here. So we need to get, or I need to get these belts across here somehow. Oh, that works. Jeez. I was overthinking this. I was thinking that I was going to have to like have these be shorter here, and then have the belts come up here and weave in between. So like go up here, down here, and up there. Which is valid. It's a way to get three belts down into two, down into a width of two without using um, slower speed belts. Okay, don't need that. That'll show us where we need to get here. Oh, I might need to do that. There. Right. There we go. Once I actually, connect them. Okay, so we've now hooked up. Oh, yeah, and I can do that. There we go. Wunderbar. There are 3,000 construction bots in this. That is great. Here, we'll have this collect this. Wait, no, no, no. Come here, come here. Do you have repair packs? You do not. So the other thing I want to do tonight is actually get these flamethrower turrets operational. And even though it's absolutely not necessary, they're still fun. Wait, what are you? Where are you going? Get back here. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Not poking that bear. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't doing it. All right, whatever. No problem. All right, so get back here and we'll talk about that later. So, the last thing we need is sulfuric acid. And it's the only fluid, so we don't need these reminders. Just hook up the fluid. That and that. Here's where it gets tricky. Not really. I'm okay with this. All right. And this looks like as good a place as any. Now, where are my pumps? There, that looks just fine. And then we can just have that as whatever. So it would be, might be turning this around. 2, 3. This around to come out the same way of these. Could do. Could do. Okay. But of course it'll have to be on the pathway. And there we go. Whatever. Flip it around. There we go. And there, just because of the... I was thinking just because of the light, but we don't need to do all 4 because of the light. So, that looks fine. And I can't just turn around these belts because we need the red to go up in and the blue to come out. So, all right. So, get rid of those. All right, and I should just... There. Okay, I need to get rid of that. And that looks right. So we are making... Oh, I can't believe I... This is so silly. I'm making 6 a second across 8, so that's 48. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is not needed. That's not what's needed for for 4 lanes, 4 belts. There. And it's better to keep it inside. There we go. And I can change those 2 into however many belts as are needed. And so this should make Oh, you know what else? Combining it from 8 to, because it's 6 all on the same side.
Damn it, I was
Okay.
on mute. You said, do you know what I can do? I said, no, please tell us. It's harder to heckle you when I'm on mute.
Uh-huh. So, okay, changing this out. Oh, wait. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. No, no, no. Oh, Lord. Alright, so we got, theoretically, red and blue coming in this way. This filters it to only be blue. And what we need to do is lane balance these. Throughput unlimited. Okay, what's this doing?
Plotting your demise.
Obviously, yes. But this isn't lane balancing. That's throughput unlimited, but it's not lane balancing. So. Because we have 48 being made all on one side. And that's a problem because actually we can do it this way. We don't need the separate ones. Okay. So this is going to have a problem. Alright, so we have these coming in here. There. Because if we have all 4 going onto the same side of one belt, that'll be 24 on a belt that can on the side of a belt that can only handle 22 and a half, and that's not good. So we are instead having these three 18 coming into here, and this one coming here, and then it's splitting them both and putting them, depositing them there. Hooray! Okay. And there we go. Much better. Theoretically. Okay, this is the one we just replaced, and here we go. And honestly, I should be able to move this up a bit, and at least that much, just to get it out of the sacred pathway. But no. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's making 2 lanes. Coming out. 2 lanes coming out. No, it's not. You know what? 1. Now, city block. There. And blue circuits. Save. Yeah, just smelting times 8. That's fine. Oh. Almost forgot. Excellent. And hilariously enough, with the final build for 10,000 science a second, I'm only gonna need, say, 6 of those, 5 of those. 5 city blocks of what I just made. And 24 of the green. Good lord. Okay. Getting back to this. So now we've made that, and Poof. And away it goes. Literally. Okay. That'll be fine. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to do today, not the not the flamethrowers. I don't need to do that. Is I'm going to redesign the main belt. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's in units of 4 for purposes of yellow belts in the beginning. And since I like designing for two science a second, if I can get. Of course, this is proving problematic. So, with the question of what is the capacity I should build to in order to get 2 science a second for the initial. Okay, so we do that. We set the calculator like that. Spread that around. And make sure that nothing is crossed off. Alright, so in total, we will need for 2 items a second. That's a lot. Now that I'm looking at the bus for it, and I'm seeing why I've been consistently, consistently short. So, well, actually, okay. So that was because I was just seeing where it was calling for like 6 belts of iron, 8 belts of copper, and that's not how it should be. So let's assume we're doing it fully beaconed. What is the requirement for that? That is a bit more. Okay. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. Alright, so according to this, You need 4 belts of iron, and I really wish it would come up here. Let's just say 4 belts of copper. And yeah, this is kind of how I initially got it um, got it handled. Got 2 belts of green. No, 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 no. Like that, because we're not. Yeah, because stone and stone brick you can make very easily and put on the same belt. But red circuits and blue circuits need completely different factory setups, and that's just not something that you want to deal with. So next, let's put plastic. Wait, where'd the plastic go? Alright, whatever. I'll put it there. Oh. Wow. I guess steel really should be a thing. And yeah, it actually is over half a belt of stone, of stone brick. So, actually, no, 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 no. When you look at the production of stone brick, once you take out the production of stone brick, you need less than half a belt of stone. So, do that. Put those on the same. What's next? Oh, wow. I totally forgot about coal. Well, coal can be next. Oh, I put it one sector too high. Okay, we don't actually need that much. So, next, let's do the fluids. Gonna need light oil for the rocket fuel. Yes, lubricant for the blue items. And I mean, petroleum gas will get you sulfuric acid. Because that's sulfur and water. Sulfur is water and petroleum gas. Yeah. is that everything? I'm also going to be ripping up most of these anyway. Definitely these, because I really don't like these smelting setups. Since this is all in. Let's go for max terraforming. Yes, pave the world.
But turn down that damn air conditioning, children.
Of course. What do you? What you think it? What you think air conditioning just grows on trees? Spoilers, it does.
No fried chicken for you.
Ah, how cruel.
Hmm.
Save all the sushi.
Excuse me. Part of the problem might be that you're trying to build in the middle of the water.
They're trying to build what?
In the middle of the water.
I mean, so it won't be. They won't be able to build anywhere that's not covered by either yellow or sorry, orange or green. Green is the construction area coverage by the roboports. Orange is the logistics uh, coverage by the roboports.
Uh-huh. And you see that you're trying to choose blue? Or did you suddenly go,
Oh no,
oh,
so they are. What is that? That's a random light. Okay, whatever. Um, once the l- ground is placed there, I can go over it again with the city block blueprint, get more roboports and more electric poles, and as soon as the roboport is down, it's already got the orders to pick up the fish and um, put down the landfill. Yakety yak. Don't talk back.
oh, so you want me to hang up?
Huh?
You want me to hang up? Because I'm gonna talk back. Crying out loud.
Okay, back to where I was. Now, 5 things doesn't look like much for a belt, but what do I have right now? One, one, two. Okay.
Puppy dog.
You. And you. Okay. Now let's. I do want to move some things based on how I've got this set up. Clean this up. Okay. Wait a minute. How much? Oh, wait a minute. No, that wouldn't work anyway. I can't put the the steel and the space science on the same one. No, because they're going in different directions. So, all right. Uh huh. Okay. So because I also, so what I just did right now was add in a um, was add in a single factory making um, the speed modules and efficiency modules, just so that we can um, get that going. While the while all the science is going on as well. And what that told me was that it bumped up the green circuit requirements to 2.2 belts, the red circuit requirements to just a hair under half a belt, and it didn't increase the requirements for the blue circuits. So by expanding this one to be full belt of green, and a half belt of red and a half belt of green, that means that we'll be um, doing pretty well for it. And it's quite doable as well. So, of course, the next step from doing that is, did I put that in here? No. Where did I put that? Here. Yeah, let's make a new book. Early and mid game. Confirm. What even is this? This is for two science a second. And it's not my okay. Yeah, not my choice, not my wow, words. Not my design. So let's just keep it to this. So let's make our own, that is. And actually, here is the way we will be doing recording the main bus. Okay. Yeah. Do that and that and that. Oops. And that. Save. Delete the old. In with the new. That's not what I wanted to change. This is what I want to change. I don't know what I wanted to change.
Change the world, man.
I, I don't even know. You know what? Let's just do that. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, so All right, so in the final build where you have um, everything be moduled and beaconed, and it's kind of hard to. Okay, it's a bit harder to plan for all that. So, oh, and there. I forgot I did that. There we go. Bring them back. Bring it back. Thank you. Oh, yeah, these can't be beaconed. But I still want to. Um, I still want to space it out so that they can be. So that they can be beaconed later on. Um, okay, how many is that? 23. Okay, I'll explain those in a second. So here, let's see. Oh, there. Okay, so we have iron coming in here, and that'll satisfy these. And then we'll have Here will be the out. And here will be the in. Nice and simple, right? You and you. And there we go. And you're outputting red science. Great. So here, it's a little different. I don't know why I'm bothering with the... I don't know why I'm bothering with trying to keep it to one or tier one assembling machines. So that's red dealt with. It's at the beginning. It's two tier one assemblers um, making gears and 20 tier one assemblers making science. And here for green, let's see, we're having iron and electronic circuit coming in on their own. Okay, let's prepare these, and we're good. Now, why that? Because it's like that. So, over here, we need one machine making belts, three making gears, and two making um, inserters. Well, the three making gears are doing that for the um, oh, wow, words. For making everything else, for making the belts and for making the inserters. Now we will want this is going to be iron on the left and gears on the right. Just like we have here, copper on the left, gears on the right. And this is going to be like that. Like so. And that will be, yeah, just circuits. Now, is it 2 to 1 or 1 to 2? It's 2 to 1. All right. Okay. So what this is doing right here, firstly, is taking up way too many beacons. Is right here outputting onto here to here onto this side. This is putting on the other side. I mean, I should make it just the same, not mirrored. It doesn't need to be mirrored. It'll be fine. There we are. There. And finally, there. So, okay. Let's make this upgrade planner to be a downgrade planner. also forgot. Here to there, and here to there. Now, let me double check. Okay, yes, this is saving what it is supposed to be, or what it is planned to be, not what is there. Okay, great. Good. I was worried that that wouldn't work and I would need to reconnect it, and I would need to reconnect it and then wait for it to filter through and whatever. Yeah, so this is tier 1 manufacturer making two science a second, red and green. Snap to grid. There we go. Seven and seven. Save. And of course it'll be oh no, this doesn't work. One, two, three, four to there. Do I do the same thing here? Yes. One, two, three, four. Nope, that's fine. That's good. Oh, and I also forgot that I had put stack inserters there. Whoops. All right. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, it's going on the far side, so it'll be fine. There and there and there, and Okay, and there we go. Now let's try this again. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Copy. Thank you. To there and to there. Making 2 per second. Red and green. Do that. Save. Go back in. There. Save. And once you get to the higher levels of technology and the assemblers and the blueprint and the beacons and the modules, you can remove the factories as appropriate. Okay, and yeah, this only has iron, electronic circuit, copper, and iron coming in. Those gears are just to. Oh, that's a flag. That's weird. Okay. So now let's do similar for the remainder. Setting my calculator to tier 1 modules. Except I massively. Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't need all of these science assemblers, do I? I only need 24, which I have 78 assemblers total. 20 are here, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, of which I have 50 here. I've done it again. Alright. I really only need one of these? Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's get that building. Huh. Yeah. yeah, by the time I'm putting out the medium pole, by the time I'm putting out the beacons, I'm putting out the medium poles. Oh, you know what? It's a lot better to come in from the top here, so that when I remove um, factories, I can do it this way. Um, why not? Here's why not, because that's silly. Okay, so this is going on the far side, which is on the left. These are outputting to here, which goes to there, which is on the right. Alright, we're good. There we go. And I think that'll do her. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. Is it fine? It might not be fine. That will also work. It's okay. That's still powering that. That'll be powering that, and we're good. Okay. I'm okay with that. That connects there. That connects there. Oh, I forgot about these. There. Let's reconnect that. Get things actually hooked up and such. I know a better way. A more advanced way, a more refined way for simpler time. Logistics, demand. Give me those. Give me you. There. Have that go out, collect those, and then I'll have it come back in later. Though I should have also gotten. Nah, it'll be fine. Okay. So yeah, we need these 20.